Hello, welcome to the Technology Learning and Media Center tutorial for how to design a pie chart in Excel. Today I'm going to show you how to create a pie chart with the data you have been collecting for the past 7 days. Before I do that, I would like to quick show you Technology Learning Media Center website, and on any NDSU computer you can click home to bring the NDSU main page, and here go ahead, click on T for technology, and if you click on Technology Learning and Media Center, it should take you to the website. Right here you have the hours of operation from 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. on weekdays, and we have limited hours on weekends. So any student or faculty member can just walk in to get help with any of the software or any of the homework help. Could always come in there for any help you need. And also we have a section under learning links. It's called Working with Excel, and under here we have 3 more tutorials. If you would like to work on your own time, you could just come to these pages and go through each one of these. They have from very basic, it goes to a little bit more complex. If you're a Mac user, there's a Mac version of the tutorial that you can click on. The part we would be working today is going to be charting with Excel, so how the charts are created, or what you need to prepare before you can create a chart, and so on and so on. Okay, I'm going to go back really quick, and also TLMC has a few classes that they offer every semester. As this is the middle of the semester, they only have few classes left, but they do have Excel, PowerPoint, Access, Photoshop, the main classes, and there's a few more that they offer every semester. With that, I'm going to go ahead and show you the Excel sheet that I just temporarily created one for this purpose. Right here is the information that I just randomly inputted just for the sake of tutorial. And if you are having trouble putting this data in, I would say go ahead, click on the first one. As you can see, this is all time format. Right here, what I did was I'm going to just go ahead and clear this to show you how to get this information here. I'm pretty sure you can input this just by typing. Make sure you keep the same format. If you have sleep with the all lowercase, try to stick with the same format, and so on. Like anything that repeats, make sure they have the same format. I have capital L for lunch, so I just kept going with capital L for the rest of the places wherever I am working with. So make sure they're consistent, and then for the time part, it's a very small trick you can use. Go ahead, type 7:00. By default, it may not show you AM, but you can right click and go to Format Cells and pick Time, and make sure you have the AM or PM shown like this. That way you will get AM like that. And go ahead, click and drag. We don't want 8:30, we want 7:30. So go ahead, change that to 7:30. Excel by itself can realize if something is incrementing in half an hour period. It will actually do that. If you click and drag the corner of the cell, for now we have to stop at 7:30 a.m. because we're starting at 7 a.m. So the other easier way to make from and to is just copy this and paste on the next cell. Go ahead, click this, and to copy you can click this, or you can use the shortcut key Ctrl+C. And go ahead, click here and paste. You can paste, or you can do Ctrl+V. Either way it should work. And the last one is going to be 7 a.m. Alright, so now we have the time set up right, and then I'm going to just center these really quick, and I'm going to center these two. So once you input your data, all you have to do is summarize the data. As you can see, right now all I have is the information that I gathered over 7 days. And And now I'm going to go ahead and filter this to see what exactly is in each day. To do that, I'm going to go ahead and click on Data tab and click on Filter. And what filter does is it will filter each and every one of them in each section. So in this case, in Monday, if I click on the small arrow, I can see what are the possible things I did on Monday. So in this case, I have breakfast, class, dinner, getting ready, homework, lunch, library, and so on and so on. So now I can actually summarize these by two different ways. One, I can actually take these out and just select breakfast and you can see it only happens once a day and it does not happen at all on Saturday and Sunday. And and if I want to look at one particular one, I can actually click this and then it will actually show me how much time I've been spending in class on that particular day. Alright, so this is just a small filter application I'm trying to show you, but for the purpose of this tutorial, let's go ahead and type each one of these categories in here. Starting with sleep, I'm going to type sleep, breakfast, and what else do I have? Class, dinner, getting ready. Make sure you follow the same format as you have right here. I spelled it wrong. Okay, and we have homework. And TV, travel. The reason I'm trying to put this is because every day it changes based on your schedule. In this case, they have a class on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, whereas on Thursdays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays you might have a different class, and so on. So once you have all the things that are listed that possibly are working throughout the week, go ahead, click on the first one for Monday, and type equal to Countif. Countif is a function that's built in Excel. What it does is it only counts if certain criteria is met. In this case, we are trying to count the number of hours a person has slept, as we are using the sleep right in front of sleep. So I'm going to use that as the keyword. So first thing it's going to need is the range. So in this case, I'm just counting for Monday. Excuse me. So I'm going to go ahead and select Monday, the range being from 7 a.m. till all the way down. I'm going to go to 7 a.m. So in this case, I'm asking the Excel function to count the number of times the sleep is going to repeat. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and select this, and then you can either select this one or one of these. That's the reason why I kept saying please be consistent with whatever you type in here. Make sure they're all consistent. In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and use cell right here. In this case, it's not letting me, so I'm going to use the arrow key. So I'm going to close the bracket. Alright, it didn't go right, so I'm going to try it one more time. Countif, and then the cell I want is B52, but I'm going to select all Monday first. Okay. And you can click here and type B52. That's one way to do, or you can actually come here down and just select the B52 cell. So go ahead, close the bracket and hit enter. And as you can see, there's 22 instances where sleep occurred in this on Monday, which means the person has slept for 11 hours. Quite a long time. Or let's see, sleep. Alright, so as you can see, the count function actually does that. So once you have one set up, I would recommend you go ahead, click on the range and click F4. What it does is it will make the, or probably not, go ahead, click F4 and click on the other one and F4. By doing this, we are making this Monday constant for this whole column. So I'm going to go ahead, click this and drag it down. As I drag it down, as you can see, there's only one time a person can have breakfast, I guess, so there's one instance, and there's about 2 hours of